Up next is the Ubermacht Sentinel XS4 based on the BMW 5 Series E39. I believe this was mass produced from 1998 up until, I don't know, 2003. I'll check later. But let's get into the customization now. So the bumpers seem to be pretty decent here from what I'm seeing. A lot of aftermarket options. I do not actually I'm not sure if any of these are a reference to uh, the M5. I'm not sure if the M5 model came later, the sportier version of the 5 Series. But I don't know, like personally, I think I'll just keep it stock. This probably, is the M5, but, you could kind of pretend that it's the regular one. But it does have a lot of aftermarket options here. They're okay, but I'm very plain Jane and vanilla with my customization. Uh, I don't know, I like it stock more. Some of you might disagree, but for now, I just want to keep it a bit stock. These exhausts look kind of strange. I really don't know how to feel about them. The texture, I mean. Pretty weird texture. But again, this is another car where the stock options are the best one. I feel like whoever designed this car really did that intentionally, and they have a pretty weird texture. I would have chosen for the race Mark II. I would have went for this one right here, but I feel like the stock one is the best. The base GT is a reference to something, one of the 3 Series models, or the M5 M Sport model from this generation. A lot of aftermarket options again, which is pretty cool to see for those of you who love that stuff. I like how the hood looks on its own. I don't know if I should add this. I guess I'll just leave it off. The racing stripe here, you got your traditional racing liveries, which is cool to see. But personally, I feel like these look out of place. They don't belong on the car. Oh, this one is a cool M Sport reference. Then you got your two-tone. The urban is interesting. I don't know if you guys care much about liveries, but that's all there is. The color, I don't know. Let's see how the red looks. Hmm. I'll just go for a red for now. You could change the interior color somewhat. But again, I'll just leave it stock for now. I might come back to it later. The classic roof rack looks cool, but again, and it adds a bit more personality to the car. You know, that like someone owns it, but I'll just leave this off for now. For the skirts here, let's see. This is a bit more bulgy, a bit thicker than the stock skirts. I feel like the stock one is the best. I don't know. A lot of these are a bit chunky. But again, it's all up to you if you're doing an aftermarket style build, which most of you will probably do. But me, I'm a bit of I guess a purist, because I like to just keep stuff as stock as possible. That ducktail looks pretty nice. It's very subtle. This one too, I like it. Then you have your aftermarket Mark II ducktails and your GT wing. More custom stuff here. This one is subtle, and I feel like, let's see, it's either between the ducktail and the ducktail Mark II. Let me just get a better angle real quick before I decide. Yeah, let's just go with the ducktail. Then you got your usual sun strips here. These are okay. I feel like these have been seen before actually, but I'm not gonna put them on. For the suspension, it really looks well, yeah, not too high, not too low. It does have a little bit of camber. The camber isn't that bad, or the stance, but it's there if it bothers you. So just choose a lowered suspension. Alright, let's do the engine upgrades. The stock wheels, they did a fantastic job. These stock wheels look excellent, just like the real car. Almost like the real car. Maybe it is almost exactly like it. But I'm just gonna leave that alone and put some bulletproof tires. Actually, before I forget, I want to check something. Did they add new wheels? I doubt it. Yeah, they didn't. That's alright. I'm just gonna put on some window tint here, or show you the window tint while I'm at it. And get it pretty dark. So let's do light smoke. It looks like that's everything, so I'm gonna exit the garage and see how this handles. It looks so good. Alright, I'm out of here quickly. It does feel pretty slidey. I noticed that when I was driving this earlier before recording. It's like, but it's not too bad, the handling is still pretty good. The performance uh, feels decent. I'm gonna say it's, great. That's, I guess that's how I categorize my ratings, right? I'll check later if this has HSW and just probably do an upgrade. But yeah, I can't complain much about the handling. And just the overall driving experience of this, it's alright. But here, I'm gonna give you a closer look at the engine model and stuff like that before I finish. So check that out. Good, everything opens here. Turn the engine on to the lights. The engine model looks pretty okay. I'd say this is decent. They probably threw this together pretty fast. It's a pretty strange turbo design, but I guess maybe it's based off something. But this in the middle here is alright. It has some details right there. The STD Performance Division, Ubermacht. Of course, that's a parody of M Sport. The interior is nothing unique. This has been seen before in many vehicles. in different brands. They just copy and pasted this together. It's probably a placeholder. And the trunk model isn't that great, but it doesn't matter. Many people probably won't open this. Overall, it's a pretty good car. I believe I picked this up for $1.4 million. I really can't complain. It handles pretty good. The driving experience is great. The details, they're nothing to be, they're not the best, but it's okay. I do appreciate how it has cues from the GTA 4 Sentinel, the two-door variant, for those of you who remember. But if you feel generous, please join my community and subscribe. But anyway, that's all I got to say for today. And I'll probably tune in for another one. But yeah, I'll catch you later.